I'm Big Will Levinson, and it's time to talk sports. What a day Saturday was for the Grand Junction Jackalopes. After dropping 3 in a row, the boys got back in the win column with not one, but 2 victories on Saturday. On a doubleheader day in Windsor, Colorado against the first-place Northern Colorado Owls, the Lopes won the first 6-5 and the second 5-3. Grand Junction was in action again yesterday with a chance at getting to 500. Let's see how the Lopes fared. And there is your final from Windsor. 8-7, the Jackalopes get the win over Northern Colorado. It's the Lopes' 3rd straight win and clinches a sweep in the 3-game road series. And that concludes the 9-game stretch with the Owls. Grand Junction, winners of 6 of the 9 games and get 3 pivotal road wins to finish it off. 15 total hits on the day for the Lopes. Jalen Hubbard and Coco Figueredo led the way, each with 2 RBIs. And this is how things stand after a month of play in the Southern Division. With the win streak, the Lopes are inching closer and closer to first place, just 2.5 games out of the first-place Ogden Raptors. Northern Colorado was the top team coming into the weekend, but the Lopes have ripped that from them en route to a 12-12 record. The Lopes will get a rest tonight as they return home and prepare for a 3-game road series with the Boise Hawks beginning on Tuesday. First pitch for the Lopes and the Hawks is set for 6:35 p.m. tomorrow night from Simplesio Field. Well, slowly but surely, we are inching closer to America's game returning to our living room screens. 13 more Sundays until NFL football kicks off. Only 83 days total to go before the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders kick it off in week 1 of the NFL season from Mile High. And as we prepare to clear our Sunday schedules in the fall, the Broncos are hard at practice, laying the groundwork for what they hope is a season to avenge last year's disappointment. Of course, a new face, Sean Payton, is at the helm, and plenty is different in Denver. KWR's Bruce Hurdle gets you caught up on the Broncos' intense offseason preparation.
As they approach their last practice of the spring, no time is being wasted, either on the field or in the brain.
Repetition, obviously has always been the mother of learning. And you repeat it. Before you start figuring out how to win, you got to know how not to lose. I like the way they're practicing. I like the intensity. I like their effort, and I think, they're working hard.
We're only 11 practices into this thing, so we're still very much in the learning stages, although some lessons are easier than others, especially on defense when Vance Joseph is making his 2nd stop in Denver.
But to have a chance to work with Sean Payton was a good thing. This is a great place, great fan base. We have a home here still. So for me, it was home. And outside of working with Sean, it was a perfect spot for me.
Makes pretty good sense to me. With the Broncos, I'm Bruce Hurdle.
Sean Payton is set to make his Broncos debut on September 10th when week 1 of the NFL kicks off. Denver begins the preseason on August 11th in Arizona. No official word on when training camp begins, although we expect that to be sometime in late July. Only 13 Sundays to go. Hang in there, folks. We're almost there. But that's all for sports. I'm Big Will Levinson. More news coming your way next.